Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
Somehow I can still see. Children look like burnt paper. Black. Not moving. And then the blast wave hits them. And they fly apart like leaves.
Dreams. The end of the world are very common.
It's not a dream anymore, it's real. I know the date it happens.
I'm sure it feels very real to you.
On August 29th, 1997, it's gonna feel pretty fucking real to you, too. Anybody not wearing 2 million sunblock is gonna have a real bad day. Get it? Good. You think you're saving them?
Military presence in the Middle East as Iran vows severe punishment for the death of a Hamas leader in Tehran. The Pentagon deploying Navy cruisers and destroyers equipped with ballistic missile defenses. This in response to the killing of that Hamas political leader earlier this week. Iran says a short-range missile hit the room where he was staying. While there, sources tell ABC News he was killed by an explosive device previously planted by Israel inside of the home. Both Hamas and Iran blame Israel for the attack, though Israel has not claimed responsibility. I want to bring in now Matt Rivers. He joins us now live from Tel Aviv, along with national security and defense analyst Mick Mulroy. All right, Matt, so walk us through what is happening there in Israel and give us the latest.
Yeah, Rachel, I think things are tense here in Israel, but it's a tense calm. I mean, if you go around Tel Aviv right now, people are living their lives. They're at the beach. They're going to restaurants. This is something that the Israeli people are very much used to, this looming threat of retaliation, because they've been through it before. That said, people are certainly wary and waiting for this pending Iranian response. And that's where I think this U.S. military movements in this region become so crucial. You mentioned off the top there U.S. Navy cruisers, destroyers, as well as additional fighter jets in the region, all designed to take out the kind of attack that we saw Iran do a few months ago. Hundreds of missiles and drones flown here to Israel in an attack, almost all of which were shot down. That's something that could happen again and something both Israel and the U.S. are preparing for.
And Mick, as we noted, Israel is not claiming responsibility for the attack in Tehran, but the country did quickly take credit for killing a Hezbollah commander in Beirut just a day before. So why is that discrepancy happening?
So, Rachel, it's basically their policy. This is not the first time that something has happened, obviously caused by Western intelligence, most likely Israel, in Iran, and they just do not take credit for it. They did kind of be coy with it by posting the eliminated picture on an official post and then took it down. So I think it's clear that they want the Israeli population to know that they carry this out, but they simply won't give the official statement because that's part of their policy when it comes to taking actions inside Iran, not so much inside of Lebanon.
Matt, I want to get to this ceasefire deal. Earlier in the week, there was some thinking that Israel and Hamas were closer to a ceasefire deal. What do we know about where things stand now after those two attacks?
Yeah, well, that assassination of Ismail Haniyeh in Tehran understandably put a bit of a damper on hopes that a deal would be coming soon, if only because he was one of the key negotiators in those negotiations. He was the political leader of Hamas. He was the international-facing leader of that organization, and now he's dead. So obviously people were responding to that, saying, well, that doesn't bode well for the ceasefire negotiations, including President Biden himself. That said, we know negotiations are going on. In fact, a senior Israeli source told ABC News this morning that Israeli negotiators are in Cairo today to continue those negotiations. But whether a deal is likely anytime soon, I think that's a smaller chance.
Negotiations ongoing. All right, Matt.
Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kwadash. Okay, I want to give double honors to the elders, any apostles and great millstone. And shalom to all you brothers that's out here teaching this truth with faith and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Okay, and the video you just seen, okay, was the aggressor, steady killing people in Iran, and this is gonna do nothing because World War III, And this is Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 20. Therefore hear the counsel of Yahweh that he hath taken against Edom, okay, and his purposes, that hath proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. And the least of the flock, you know, is those small headers over there in the Middle East. And who are they drawing out? They're drawing out America, okay? They're drawing out America to get involved in this war that's about to take place. And, you know, don't get it confused because the mark of the beast, you know, has to be implemented worldwide before, you know, like the destruction of this place and that place over there, you know, in the Middle East are fully destroyed, okay? And surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them, okay? So both of these places are going to get, those places, you know, are going to get destroyed, are going to get wiped completely off the map, okay? And let's go get Isaiah, okay? This is Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, okay? And that was speaking, you know, in the old days when you went to war with a shield and a sword, you know, and an archer and a spear, you know. When they went to war, it was with confused noise, okay? And garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. And it's talking about those nuclear missiles, you know, that's going to get shot throughout the ends of the earth, man. You know, and this place is going to be completely destroyed. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to Malachi chapter 4 and verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day cometh that shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. There's nothing going to be left, you know. There's nothing going to be left over here. This place will be, you know, ultimately, this place is going to be turned into a lake of fire. But after that, it's going to be a desert, you know. It's going to be a desert for everyone to remember throughout the ends of time. Okay? And let's go ahead. Let's go back. Let's go back to Isaiah. Okay? Let's get Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 15. Okay? For behold, the Lord, for behold, Yahweh will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. You know, Yahweh Shai is going to put his spirit on those nuclear missiles, you know, to hit their target. And every one of them will hit their target, you know. But also, those chariots that the Lord comes back with are also going to be, you know, laser beaming people, turning into powder, you know. And we could get one last scripture. Okay, this is Amos chapter 9 and verse 8. For behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom. And that sinful kingdom is America, Babylon the Great. Okay? And I will destroy it off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. Okay? Because the 144,000 elect, the ones that are over here in America, will get beamed up by those chariots. You know? The destruction of America and the salvation of the 144,000 elect will happen simultaneously. When those nuclear missiles are in the air, when those warheads are coming down, you know, brothers are going to be getting, you know, the 144,000 elect, you know, they will be saved out of it, you know. And that's pretty much all I wanted to go into. Brothers, this thing is closer than we believe. And I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Keep pushing.